Here we are in late August already. It's time for another garden update, so let's get out there and look around. The beets and cilantro and the green stalk planter are growing pretty well, and then some of the newly planted lettuce and cilantro are starting to grow now. The beets in that grow bag are doing pretty well. We've got some jalapenos growing on that pot, some newly planted lettuce in these two grow bags. That's Marvel of Four Seasons back there and May Queen up here. And for those of you who are wondering, the forks are to keep the cats out of the grow bags because they will get up there and lay down. Lots of peppers. That's the Midwest Midnight Orange. It's looking pretty good. Some of the Midwest Fiesta peppers. Those are looking good. I've got a little bit of cilantro coming up in this grow bag and some spinach coming up in this grow bag. More peppers and more peppers. Lots of them getting ripe. The mutant peppers are getting lots of peppers on them now, and a few are even turning red. We'll be harvesting the carrots in the next couple of weeks probably. I'm not sure when. Whenever I get around to it. Some of the tomatoes are ready to be pulled out. A couple of them are getting quite a bit of disease on them. So I'll be doing that in the next week or two also. We have some micro tomatoes here that are doing pretty good considering. That one died. And then we have one over here with some disease. I'm going to pick those off of there and that'll be done. This is an interesting little tomato. This is one of my tomato crosses. It's got dark tomatoes on it that taste really, really good. And that plant is still growing very slowly and still setting fruit this late. I'm not sure if we're going to get any sweet potatoes out of this grow bag. I planted it very late, so we'll see in a few weeks when I get ready to harvest. The banana has a sprout coming out right next to the main sprout. So maybe we'll still have banana plant next year. We've got sweet potatoes in the straw bale back there, and looks like they're still doing pretty well even though they're kind of shaded by a lot of plants. There's one of the Midwest candy sticks peppers. And here's another one that's much taller. This one's about 4 feet tall and still setting fruit at the top. Here's that really late tomato that has quite a few tomatoes on it. It was very slow to grow early, but it's making up for lost time and still setting fruit. We have some tiny ones up here that have set on in August. So it's pretty heat tolerant once it gets going. And we have another one right here that's pretty much the same way. It was slow to get started, but once the other plants are starting to poop out, it's really taken off. And it's doing pretty well. And the most productive one of them all, I haven't counted the tomatoes on it for the entire season, but at one point it had over 50, so I'm sure it's produced or set on over 60 or 70 maybe. This is tomato number 6 of my crosses. This is going to be one of the last tomatoes to ripen on it. It might have 3 or 4 green ones left, but I'll be pulling this plant pretty soon. I think the Armenian cucumber is just about done. If it produces any more cucumbers, I think I'll let them go to seed. The rattlesnake pole beans, it's still producing beans. You couldn't resist picking some more the other day. I can't even reach the top anymore. This is an unnamed cross that I did. It's a very productive pepper. Has mild heat and decent taste. Then there's one next to it, very similar. It has one parent in common, but the other parent is different. Also very productive. I haven't tasted this one yet. The Mega Gold has got quite a few peppers on it now. Lots of smaller ones, but these peppers will get very large, so it's still got some time for them to grow. We're also growing a variety called Yellow Monster. It's an heirloom variety. And look at the size of that pepper. That's a big one. And another pretty good sized one right next to it. I see why they're called monster now. This is a Midwest black cherry. It doesn't have very many peppers on it. It's got some neat variegation. This is a Midwest pandemonium. I really like this one quite a bit. And it's got some excellent variegation over on this part of the plant. This is a little volunteer. It's probably an F3, I can't remember exactly, F3 or F4 Sun Gold. Sun Gold is a hybrid, so it was produced, the seeds came from a Sun Gold, but it's not really a Sun Gold anymore. It's got quite a few tomatoes on it, and I tasted the first one this morning, and it tasted very similar to a Sun Sugar. The strawberries in the raised bed are starting to produce quite a few blooms now, so we're going to get some late strawberries. It's kind of weird, the ones in the north end of the raised bed, same kind of strawberries, produced strawberries, and the ones down here on the south end have not produced any strawberries yet. It's kind of weird. This is that real black eggplant that I severely pruned, and it's really coming back well. It's got blooms on it now, and I think we're going to have some late eggplants from this one, which is kind of exciting considering I've done that before and it's worked before, and it looks like it's going to work again. I didn't prune this one, but I did harvest quite a few the other day. This is Matoyo. It's got, I think, 3 eggplants left and a couple of blooms getting ready to form at the top. I also have sweet potatoes growing in this raised bed. And I'm not sure if those will produce anything because it's kind of an experiment because they're pretty crowded with the other plants. But in a couple of weeks or so, I'll harvest those and see what we get. This is an upright version that popped out of the Midwest Juanitas. I think they're really cool looking pepper. So this will be a separate project. Here's kind of a wider view of the banana so you can get a look at it. It's probably 7 foot to the tip of that one leaf. And that some of the larger leaves are about probably 4 feet or over now. One of the volunteer cantaloupes is starting to get ripe. I also severely pruned the ping tong eggplant, and it's starting to get some blooms on it now. So I think we're going to get a late harvest from it too. This is the amaranth. For those of you who have never heard of amaranth, humans have used it for food for thousands of years. You can eat both the leaves and the seeds that come out of these flower heads. Here's a look at what some of the seeds look like. And that plant will have thousands of seeds in it. Don't forget to let us know how your garden's doing, and if you're just now finding this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.